I'm Miss Deb. Welcome to Strummin' Mamas and Daddies too, where I teach you how to sing and strum with your little one on your ukulele. Today's class, we are learning 2 new chords. Last class, if you missed it, I'm going to link it up here, okay? If you missed our first class, you learned how to play the C7 chord, and how to hold our ukulele, and how to sing a very special song, head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes. And you guys are pros at that now. And so are your little ones, pointing at all the different parts of their body. I hope that you try to do the little baby babble if you have little ones, like little wee ones at home. Mama, 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 mom, da 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 da. Da 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 da. Singing sounds like that is really going to help your little one's speech development. Okay, onward my friends. We are moving along here because today I'm going to teach you how to do 2 chords and a ton of songs that you can already play, which is those 2 chords. And you already know these songs because, hey, you learned them when you were a kid. So, perfect. Moving on. So let's just go over our brand new C chord. Remember last week we learned the C7 chord. It's on the very first string, on the very first fret, and it has a fancy sound. All right, the C chord, just without the 7. Do you hear the difference? The difference is between those 2 notes. La, la. So I like to say that the C chord is just not kind of as fancy. You're going to use your 4th finger, 1, 2, 3, 4, on the 3rd fret, right? 1, 2, 3, but it's going to be on that first string right there. C7 and C. There we go. Okay, C chord. Let's practice strumming. You just strum with your thumb going down. Let's count to 4. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3. One more time. Down, 2, 3, 4. Very good. If you don't like to strum with your thumb, you can go snap, snap with your little alligators and go down. Here we go. Down. I missed it. Down, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. All right, excellent job. Let's learn our next chord. This is called the F chord. Now we're going to take our, point your finger, and we are going to put it on the 2nd string. So remember on C7 we were on that 1st string on the 1st fret. We're going to move up to the 2nd string this time, still on the 1st fret. And then our middle finger is going to come up above over here and play the 4th string, the very top string. So we're playing that string, you see, and we're also playing this one, okay? Down, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now if this chord doesn't sound good, maybe it sounds like a little muffled. Well, that's because your fingers are covering the string. If your fingers are covering the string, then you're going to be muting it and it won't sound. So you have to make sure that your fingers are all really nice and rounded. So as you're going around the neck of the ukulele, you want to make sure that your fingers aren't flat. If your fingers are flat, you're probably going to mute strings. But if you bring those fingers closer to your hand, then there'll be some room for you to miss hitting all the other strings. Okay, so now we know how to do the F chord, and we're going to switch back and forth between the C chord and the F chord. Okay, so you can practice that going back and forth between the 2 chords. You can strum once, or maybe you want to strum twice. 2. But remember, the slower you go, the easier it is. Trust me on that one. F, F, now C. You always ask, how do I get good at the ukulele? You need to practice. Lots. Just keep practicing those chord progressions. This is called the chord progression, when it goes from one chord to another chord. That's what progression means. So this is a C to an F progression, or F to C progression. And just keep going back and forth until you get really good. In the beginning, you'll probably need to look at the ukulele while you change your fingers. But after a period of time, you won't need to do that anymore because you'll be able to just tell by your fingers, your muscle memory. It'll remember everything for you, okay? So don't worry if you have to look at the notes while you're beginning. That's natural, okay? You have to kind of train your brain to know where everything is in order for it to figure it out. So it's all good. All right, so let's begin with our very first little song that has these two chords. And guess what it is? The Itsy Bitsy Spider. That's right. Well, we all know this one, don't we? We do. And we're going to start with our F chord. Now, I should tell you, if you're having a really tricky time with F, you can just play the little cheater F chord. Usually I only say this for my little preschoolers. But if you go to the second fret, normally we play this and this. But now you're just going to play this. It sounds almost the same as an F chord. Just has one extra note in it, which you can't hear much. So if you need to, you could do that. So you go back and forth. No one's going to notice. So it's just you and your little one. Feel free to keep it easy so that you can have your hands more free to do the actions, okay? All right, so here it starts in the beginning. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Okay, got it? That's with your cheater F chord. Now if you want to do the whole thing with the real F chord, practicing back and forth again. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again and again and again and again and again. This is a little high. It's kind of a little high to be singing this song starting on F, but it works. If you have a low voice, if you're a man, well, maybe you're a woman with a low voice. I guess you have to be really low. The itsy bitsy spider went. Well, that won't be an itsy bitsy. The great giant spider went up the water spout. Down came the torrential rain and washed the spider out. Out came the glorious sun and dried up all the rain, and the great big spider went up the spout again. Sometimes it's fun to use a high voice and a low voice so you can make the characters kind of change throughout the story, right? Okay, we're trying to keep our children engaged by doing funny things. So don't forget to have fun while you're playing. All right, let's go to the next song, okay? Again, it's just all the same chords, okay? And I'm just going to like leave them up there for you so you can go back and forth. If you're having a hard time finding them on your ukulele, what you could do is if you had little stickers, I do this with my preschoolers, and I put the little sticker on the spot where their fingers are supposed to go. So if we're going to do the C chord, I would use like a red sticker because the color red, it means C in a lot of these method books and stuff like that. And then for F, I would use green, and I would put a sticker there on the second fret, and then I would put a sticker here, sorry, the second string, and here on the fourth string as well. So you would have just like little stickers everywhere, all over your ukulele. It would be just so much fun. Yeah, like I said, I do that for my little kidlets. For adults, it's a little different because you guys have a little bit better of a memory, and everything isn't new, right? Whereas when you're a preschooler, you're overwhelmed with everything being new. So if you don't need the stickers, don't put them there. But if you feel like they give you an extra edge and you need them, then by all means, do it. Do it so you can play and have fun. All right, our next song is Row, Row, Row Your Boat, starting with our F chord. We'll just practice that to make sure we got it nice. A 1, 2, ready, go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. This is kind of a fun song that you can play with your child on your lap, and you pretend that they're rowing, right? You say, well, come on, little Molly, you got to keep rowing while we sing this song. And then away you go, right? And then maybe, oh my goodness, we're coming to some rapids. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And then do a big splash at the end. Oh no. I don't know. Remember, keep it fun. You're only doing this because you want to have fun with your kids, right? So make sure that they're having a good time while you're doing it. Mary had a little lamb. Well, we all know Mary had a little lamb. Now, this is a great one. If you had a box of macaroni laying around, well, I don't have one. Let's just pretend my phone is a box of macaroni. I could shake it. Shake, 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 shake. Or maybe you have some maracas or tambourines or something like that. That would be super fun to sing along. Mary had a little lamb. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. Hey, little Johnny, what kind of animal do you have? Oh, wow, you have a dog. I love dogs. And then you sing Johnny's song. Okay, here we go. Johnny had a little dog, a little dog, a little dog. Johnny had a little dog. His name was Bow Wow Wow. Yeah, I guess I should have thought about what Johnny's dog's name was first, right? So you could add all kinds of funny things in there. Let's see. You could change the words completely to the song. Maybe your child is hungry at this point in time, and so you say, oh, well, little Lucy, what are you hungry for? Ooh, I love hamburgers. All right, 1, 2, ready, go. Lucy wants to eat her lunch, eat her lunch, eat her lunch. Lucy wants to eat her lunch. She loves hamburgers. Yeah, that's a really dumb song. But you get my point, right? Like, it doesn't need to have the best words or like be the coolest song ever for it to be fun for you to sing with your kids, okay? You need to just kind of think off of, just do it, right? Just Just have fun. Be silly. All right, what else have we got? Let's get our wheels rolling. Start your engines. I forgot to start your engines. Put your seatbelt on. Let's get our engine rolling. I want to. Our engine rolling? No. Our wheels rolling. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. I don't think we need to sing all these verses because aren't you seeing this, how easy it is to just go between the F and the C chord? What other songs do we have? Well, we have Three Blind Mice, which is totally an appropriate one to sing for some of the words, so I made them up. Three blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. They all run after the farmer's wife who cut the cheese with their carving knife. Did you ever see such a sight in your life? So much cheese, so much cheese. Do you even know the regular words to that? Oh my gosh. Okay, he's got the whole world in his hand, and oh yeah, this one's really good. 1, 2, 3. You put your left hand in, you put your left hand out, you put your left hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Whee! That's what it's all about. You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out, you put your right hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Anyways, all right. Well, you got the idea. My goodness, how many songs is that? Itsy bitsy row row. Mary had a little wheels on the bus. Three blind mice. He's got the ones and a hokey pokey. That's 7 songs that you can practice all week long and have fun strumming with your little one. I know it's gonna go awesome. Let me know how you're doing. Post in the comments how music time is going at your home, and we'll see you next time at Strummin' Mama's Daddy's too.